Hey everyone, and welcome back to Crashlander on Scrap Mechanic. Oh, I'm stuck on the chair. In the last episode, I think I put in these lights and a couple other things. I can't quite remember. I didn't do much, I know that. I did do a little bit of prep for today in this episode, so I can at least get the lighting in here done and on the cozy. I'm still working on building, or not building, but making the material I need to finish, like the stairway and whatnot. I'm just gonna check how much water these have collected back up really quick, because it's been raining fairly often in this today. Either way, quick side note, I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, on top of all my normal BS that I mentioned, thanks to my neighbors arguing all night. So yeah, just a little bit more tired than normal, so bear with me. Either way, I need to grab the logic gates. I should have while I was over here. Paint, the logic gates, and the switches and stuff. Shift everything around a little bit. I've already got the 2 switches in there. I also made a couple things to make the spud gun. Actually, maybe I can do that really quick. I made a couple of the items, but I haven't finished it. So I need the base component, the barrel, and the advanced tool handle. So I still need to make the advanced tool handle. But I should be able to make these in a moment. So metal block 2, a component kit, and 4 screws. I meant to do this off camera, but with everything I was trying to prepare, I kinda forgot. How many screws? 4. I need to sneeze, but it's probably not gonna happen. Alright, there we go. If I grab that, I should be able to... Yeah, I just need to grab the metal block 3. Ooh, I need to make more metal block. I completely forgot. Okay, I need more metal block 3, which takes metal block 2, and that stuff. So thankfully I've got lots of water. I've got a little bit of metal block 1 and 2. Where did I put the embers or whatever it's called? Right there. Go! Oh, I need coal as well. Okay. So now I just need the barrel, and I should be able to make it once that's done. And then I can make the entire thing itself. For now though, I also need the connect tool, which is back in that chest instead of where it should be. I'm just gonna throw everything back in my inventory where it's supposed to go. Can't remember what those batteries were for. I think I was making something specific with them. But if I can't remember what it was, I'm just going to throw them in the cutter. Okay, so I've got the door and turn signals connected. Also, another random side note, I added the mods for the advanced tools and the glitch welder. The advanced tools have actually been in for a while, but due to this being survival, I can't use them because I can't. Yeah, that's just the normal weld tool. This only shows the stuff that's in my inventory. So, I can't make, or I can't use the tools that I want to make the cozy how I want to, unfortunately. I could just destroy this, get all the resources I need, and then build it with the lift, and I might at some point, but I don't know. I also need to switch these back over, and then that one needs to be switched to that. All these legacy parts, I need to go through and change them. Assuming I can even put them in the right orientation. There we go. There we go, that's better. I would also like to finish the turbine idea that I had, but the cozy is a bit more important at the moment. So, next is headlights. So I'm going to put that switch there, connect it up, and then that should just simply go to the gray. Oops. I think it's the gray logic gate that's in the back. I was driving the truck around to get some like blueberries and stuff a little while ago, and beeswax, which I need a ton more of, but I don't have much of it around here, so I'll have to gather more of it off camera. I don't like how certain things don't stack like this. It just makes it such a mess. These should be stackable. I don't get why they wouldn't be. Okay, this is done. So in a few, I can finish that. I don't have any potatoes to use with it, but it'll be nice to have it. Anyways, by the way, why am I back inside it when I need to lift it? It was also glitching out weird earlier. The physics were doing what the physics does in this, and the front was all squished down and it kept moving forwards and stuff. It was really weird. By the way, 4 should connect to... Oh, which one is it? I don't remember at the moment. Okay, that's for the reverse lights. So it should actually be that one. Yes. It's 5. Okay, and then this one should open, or not open, but turn on the high beams. Yes. Which should be set to 10. Okay. So this one goes to this one. Which should also go to there. I think. Let's switch this to XOR, I think. And then connect that to that. Like so. So then when the headlights are on, all the signal lights should come on as running lights. So let's see. Four. Why is that one connected to those? That one should not be connected to that. Okay, well they're all on. Make sure they still flash. Really? Those aren't connected. Okay. That one should go there. And that one should go there. Left signal. And it looks like the taillights are working as well because they only light up when I'm in the driver's seat. And then if I turn the lights off, the signals still work. That is still hooked up to the wrong thing. And if I turn left, the left one turns off, turn right, and the right one turns off. Awesome. So the signals and the headlights work. I need to figure out why that is attached to that. I think I did that a couple minutes ago by accident. But that's supposed to only turn on with a separate switch because it is flood lighting for when you are parked in like at a little campsite. I would also like to go through and fix the wheel wells at some point. Okay, so I need one more for the high beams. Which is that one. Yes. I typically have the high beams set up to automatically activate the low beams, but I'm not sure if I want to do that right now. We'll see. Should I do that? Should I have the high beams also activate the low beams so I don't have to hit both switches at once? It automatically comes on. I would also like to put some lights on the top, so maybe I'll just do it then. I don't know. Let's get the floodlights put on. Or not put on, but finished up. This is for the interior. I would like to move this switch to... No, I do like it there. And then I'll put the switch for this area. There's one there. I guess I only really need the one, but I like to have multiple because then getting into bed, you can just use that switch and turn the lights off and so on. I'm also going to use a completely separate switch for that one. So I'm going to put another switch there. And then I can't put one here because that's the wall for the cab, not the upfit. So I'll need to figure out something for that. Either way, I can tuck... Let's just tuck that one there. This switch goes to that, and then there. I thought I had more lights in here. And then I'll put this gate there. And it can handle those ones. Again, I thought I had one more. I was going to put a light there as well, but I'm not going to anymore. It won't spread out how I want it to. I also made some more lights. But I don't know what I want to use where. Because the big lights are too big. I can't attach that to the bed, which kind of sucks. And then I will use that gate for all the outer lights, because I just think it works. Oops. Okay, yeah, those are all connected. Okay, those should all... Oops. Now they should all be off. And there we go. I need a logic gate for those lights as well, so that I can either use an interior switch or the door. So, I guess I'll just put it there. I might as well. That one goes to that one goes to that. XOR, XOR, and then that goes to there. There we go. That one's working. Okay, let's I need a switch for the exterior lights. So let's put it. I put that switch up too high, didn't I? Nope, that's fine. This one, however, does need to be lower so that I can turn it on and off as I'm going out. Set that to XOR again. All of these should be set to XOR so that either switch can turn them on and off. Those ones are already set. So if I turn that on, these ones are now on. And I can paint them white. And I'll pull out of the garage for a moment to try and set the brightnesses. I would like to upgrade the... Oops. I forgot the side door was open. I would like to upgrade the controllers eventually, just so that the doors open faster. But it's not a really big deal, I'm not that worried about it. I want to get everything done, and then I can work on upgrades and stuff. Yeah, I really need to put another light in there. But as for around, let's up these all to 5. I don't know why they went down to 4. These ones start at 4? Either way, I think that should be just fine. Is it like if I max them out? Yeah. I think I'll leave them maxed out. Just for like safety reasons and stuff. Just like, that's pretty good. And then if anything runs up, I'll see it. And I should put one on the front as well. But we'll see. So let's get back into the shop. I would also like to get the little apartment downstairs finished sooner than later. I'd like to get the filling stations done. I am going to quickly put up the rest of the lights for in here as well. I find them. Oh yeah, I also started making some of the windows. The proper windows. So maybe I'll do that at this point, probably in the next episode. Video, whatever. Okay, that goes roughly there. Go. Get white and make sure it's set to 5. I can't hear the game. Go. And then one more. I thought I had one more. What? Oh, I didn't grab it. Cool. Now I can take out that torch. And the last torch that's in here is on the cutter, which isn't needed anymore. So, why does it still seem dim in here? What are these set to? 6. So these a little bit. I still haven't decided where I want to put all the switches for these lights yet. I am going to just use the one logic gate for all of them instead of having... do I want to separate each side? Not at the moment, I don't think. It's just not necessary. And then I'll put a... for now, I'll put a light switch by the stairwell, and then one at that front door. Sometimes I wish this thing would reach just a little bit further. Right, all of these lights should now be off, with just the glow from the torches below. This switch can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. The door has just enough space to open there. So the switch goes here. And I'm hoping I made another one, but I didn't. Okay. It's a circuit board and metal block 1. Yes. Okay. Since it's hooked up now, I should at least turn them on. And then set that to XOR, and I'm going to go down and get rid of these torches. I can't wait till this is actually properly done. It's gonna look so cool. I would like to have layered the walls a little bit more, so that the interior walls looked a bit more normal, a bit more drywall-like. But I'm not worried about it, really. It takes up too much space. I still might do it with the floor, but these walls, I'm not really worried about it at the moment. I was going to put glass in these windows, but like I mentioned, I was making those other windows that I want to actually use. And it looks like there's a little bit of lighting issues, a little bit of bleeding from the stuff upstairs. I am also tempted to make this room smaller because it doesn't need to be so big. Guess the door agrees. It looks so weird in here now with all this light being white instead of like a yellowy orange. I thought that thing was orange, but it's red. Oh, because I painted it by accident at some point. I also want to get this bed out of here. Oh yeah, I also made a water dispenser thing because why not? So I'm gonna go down here, throw the bed in this room. Be nice if I could put them closer, but whatever. Alright, eat some blueberries. I would like to finish up with the kitchen, just finish up some little details, make a... I saw something over there. Make like a makeshift stove or something. Maybe shift the fridges into the corner, put a stove kind of thing here. Or over here, I don't know. And then there's still torches down in the bottom. But I'm gonna leave these ones for now because this place down here is completely pitch black when there's no light. Okay, I still need to paint this whole thing too, but I think. Ooh, lag! Come on. Another reason why I want the doors to open faster because then it gets the lag done and over with sooner. Oh yeah, I did want to add a little bit more lighting in here. I could just use a couple more of these fluorescent ones, but I don't want to use those. And then these are just too big for in here. Yeah, like you can't even walk past them. I'm stuck in the middle. So I will continue to just use those downstairs. I would like to put one like right there as well. I was also thinking of putting a little balcony thing up there, making a staircase up here, so that you can just kind of chill up there. I still need to, oops, grab these. I'll put this switch here since there's room for it. And then that should, yep, cool. What else? That's for upfits. I don't have all the windows that I need. I do have a fair bit of paint. I can make more if need be. What else did I want to work on? I really want to get the doors, the like bay doors, put in sooner than later. And I should really put this door in sooner than later too. So maybe I'll do that right now. I don't have a controller for it, but I can at least get the door put in. And then I think once I'm done this place, I'm going to build a bunker somewhere, probably over at the quarry that I found. Because I think that would be pretty cool. I've wanted to make a proper functional bunker in this for quite some time. And this one I'm just going to use the normal glass for, because might as well. But I'm also out of time for today. Again, didn't get a whole lot done, but I am slowly making progress in getting things to where I want them to be. And I have a feeling once this area is done, once the cozy's done, and this base, I think it'll be pretty cool. I'm actually really excited for when it's done. I need to put some kind of lighting outside as well that is possibly automatic. I'd like to put covers over the windows. So yeah. Just gonna kind of take a picture. And I guess that's it for today. As usual, I was hoping to get more done than I did. I still need to figure out a better way to attach this that allows me to put it on and take it off easily while still, or while not lagging. I also need to check something really quick because I think I might have messed up with the lights. If I go like this, you can see that's... I did. Oh no. At least it's only the high beam and the signals, so I will fix that off camera. I don't want these attached to the upfit, I want them attached to the chassis. everything else for the upfit should be separate. And then when I attach it, I just have to attach these couple lights. So I will fix that off camera. Because it's literally just, I take these off, put them back on, making sure they're attached to that, and then reconnect them to the lights. So yeah, I guess that's it for now, and a bit of a plan for next week's video. So yeah, for now, as usual, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, anything you want me to check out, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.